If you're watching this, you know the struggle of having acne. Being frustrated with both your skin and yourself. Being confused and at a loss with why you have acne and others don't. Looking into the mirror countless times a day, leaning in close, and examining how things are looking so you can know how you should feel about yourself based on how your skin looks. You either deal with acne as a constant presence, or you watch the look of your skin change every month as you move through your menstrual cycle. Sometimes it clears, and then it's back, and then it's gone, and then we worry for its return. I wanted to make this for all the women out there because we all deserve to give ourselves a little extra ounce of grace and understanding. Why? You know how we have periods and how we ovulate, how our bodies have the ability to hold a human life inside of us. All of these magnificent and sometimes dreadful processes are fueled by changing levels of hormones. Hormones rise and drop and then rise again, just to drop again and then rise again. And we are taken along for that ride. And so is our skin. So pair this with our modern world and our modern pace of life that stresses most of us out and has absolutely no regard for our ever-changing hormones. And we're bound to find these hormones out of whack and imbalanced. And our skin agitated and broken out too. I'm talking about me here too, guys, okay? Literally look. There's also the factor of potentially being on a contraceptive that maybe clears your skin while you're on it, but then you're faced with the day that you come off of that contraceptive and you're likely faced with acne again. Acne isn't always caused by hormones. It has so many different causes, which is one of the reasons why it's so frustrating to deal with. But for all of the women out there, all of us with these complex, magnificently made bodies, I just want to say and recognize that it is so easy to demonize our female bodies, our menstrual cycles, our periods, how our hormones are always shifting around, our emotions are always changing, the look of our bodies and skin always seeming to be fluctuating. I want to say that you deserve grace, patience, presence, hope, love, and support. And don't get me wrong here, okay? Like, I'm not saying that you need to be walking around just loving having acne. I'm saying that we could all hold a kinder regard for our acne. As in, if we can also factor in that very likely an aspect to why we have acne is related to the functioning of our hormones, and maybe an imbalance of these hormones due to factors that we did not ask for, like living in a world that tends to be overstimulating, high stress, fatigue-inducing, anxiety-inducing, expensive, and polluted. If we could keep this in mind, I think it would be a little bit easier, maybe just a little bit easier to lean into a place of self-love, understanding, and sympathy for ourselves, and lean a little bit out of self-hatred, frustration, and pain. And with all this being said, having grace and patience and love for yourself with acne does not mean that you're accepting that you'll just always have acne. I believe that it's the starting place for clarity to come in. The starting place for new ways of caring for ourselves to enter our minds and daily actions, and for clarity of our skin and smoother functioning of our bodies to be experienced. And with all of this being said, like, it is not easy. It is not easy. It is not easy to love yourself and feel satisfied with yourself when you have acne. Trust me, I know. Honestly, this neck breakout made me cry this morning because it's making me feel like the ugliest person in the world. But I had to remind myself of this, and I thought I would remind you too, that you are incredible, so complex, so special, and acne might be a bit of a result of that complexity and incredibleness. But I do believe, for both me and you, that with time and patience and support and openness, we will find and see and feel that clarity that we dream of. And we'll also come to respect and know that if acne comes and goes in varying degrees of severity throughout our lives, we deserve love and attention and not hate and shame. So to all my cystic sisters out there, I'm sorry, that's terrible. But to all my cystic sisters out there, to everyone watching, to really anyone with acne, no matter who you are not alone. And if this piqued your interest on how your hormones might be playing a role in your acne story and in your acne healing story, I'll link some videos that I've made on the menstrual cycle and hormones in the description box down below, at the end of this video, and somewhere on the screen. Also, if you're new here, I'm Greta, and this is my channel, Greta Jane. I hope that my videos can make you feel a little bit more at home within yourself and in the world. I make these videos to help myself do the same. Thank you for being here. Subscribe so that you don't miss when I post another video. Like this video to support everyone with acne. Leave me a comment down below. And from the growing light in me and to the growing light in you, thank you, and I will see you next time.